Hey, baby. What's going on? We're going to get into these cards and see what comes out in the messages for you at this time. Let's see what's going on in these energies. Intuitively, I saw as I was preparing for your reading that I should be pulling from the tarot cards and then an oracle card and move through the reading that way. So let's see what we have going on. What's the situation? Show me the situation. What's the situation? What's the situation? The situation is the Page of Cups. It's fun. It's new. It's a new interest. It could be a new love interest. This is a spark. This is a spark in your heart. It makes you happy. A spark in your heart that makes you happy. Okay. Let's see, why is this spark in your heart that makes you happy here with the Page of Cups? Wow. I would only cause you pain because I am not ready, able, or aware enough to follow through. Incapable. So yeah, all right, interesting. You have a spark in your heart, but you're feeling incapable of following through. That's the situation. There's an interest here, but you're not sure if you could actually go through with it. You're not sure if you can do your part in what's coming out. Let me see. What's this opportunity? Show me this opportunity. What is this opportunity? This opportunity is the Hermit. This is giving you a chance to sit with your soul and do some soul searching, do some introspection. Yeah, search yourself. What do you want to do? Decide for yourself. You find yourself by yourself. You find yourself by yourself so that you have time to reflect on where you're at, what you want, and what you want to do. And you're asking yourself, is this my soulmate? What's the purpose of this connection? What will I learn and what will I teach? Is this my soulmate? What's the purpose of this connection? What will I learn and what will I teach? So I'm being told to answer all of those questions. So first off, is this your soulmate? Yes or no? Is this your soulmate? Yes or no? And they said get a different deck for this. Okay, for these questions, I got to read with a different deck. Good thing I have one ready. Let's get 3 shuffles. I heard on this. And then we'll take it from the palm. All right, so we'll do a yes or no on is this your soulmate first off. Okay, so let's find out. Is this your soulmate? Okay, is this your soulmate? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, this is not your soulmate. This is not your soulmate. So what's the purpose of this connection? What will you learn and what will you teach? What's the purpose of this connection then? If this is not your soulmate, then what's the purpose of this connection? I heard clarity. The purpose of the connection is clarity. Hierophant. So that you could realize what kind of relationship you really want. So that you can check your faith. So that you can check in with your spirit. So you can ask yourself, do you want a higher level commitment or not? Okay. What will you learn? What will you learn? Oh, and this connection has an important lesson for you. Okay, what will you learn? The Knight of Swords, to cut out the negativity, the negative self-talk, the negative self-views, the negativity got to go. And what will you teach? What will you teach in this? What will you teach? This is a learning experience. What will you teach? You will teach the Ace of Pentacles. You will teach the importance of putting yourself first, the importance of letting your yes mean yes and your no mean no, the importance of starting things off on a solid foundation. I want to read the yes or no question from this deck. The bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. So is there a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, feminine energy in your experience? Purpose of this connection? Well, it looks like clarity. Clarity. Also knowing that you need to cut it's time to get that divorce. It's time to file that divorce paper. It's time to separate your finances. It's time to separate your contracts, your bills. You shouldn't have bills together, leases together, all that stuff from anything in your past. Clarity about what is just, okay, about doing the right thing, having an understanding about doing the right thing. 7 of Wands, being consistent and persistent, and protecting yourself by 10 of Wands, ending the difficult situations. Page of Pentacles, because you know what you want. Queen of Wands, but being a third party situation gets in the way. 4 of Cups, that brings rejection energy. You're trying to reject. What are you rejecting? You're rejecting change. You don't want to bring change. What the lie is that you're happy. There's a lie that you're happy. Okay. But something's gonna cause you. You're gonna be confronted with a decision. This decision is going to take you by surprise. It could actually break down an entire situation. There's a breakdown coming. I don't feel like this is an emotional breakdown. I feel like this is some sort of structure. Something that's been in your life is got to go. It's built on a false foundation, and it's going to fall. The Lovers, it has to do with, this is a head over heart decision you have to make, and this would be definitely a decision in love. Is this your soulmate? No. What's the purpose of this connection? The purpose of this connection is to realize some important life lessons. The Hierophant definitely talks to me about important life lessons, but also important life lessons regarding what you're going to commit yourself to and who you're going to commit yourself to and why you commit yourself to somebody. Why do you want to be married? Why do you want that higher level commitment? Why do you want something official? Why do you want this? And there's some lessons that need to be learned in order to get it. And one of the lessons that needs to be learned in order to get it, cut out negativity, negative thinking. Watch your responses. Watch the way you respond to people. Watch the way you communicate with people. And the way this, not only is the head here armor, right? But the mask is closed. The mask is closed. And so there's something here about closed off. You got to recognize, part of the life lesson is to recognize when somebody's energy is closed off to you, when somebody's guarded against the kind of connection that you want. Okay. So it's like you and another are not on the same page in some sort of way. What will you teach in this? You will teach the value of a solid foundation of honesty, integrity, and starting fresh without the baggage of the past. That's one of the things you're going to teach. Okay. So that all has to do with what your opportunity is in this. Let me see where you're standing. Where you standing in this? This one. Where you're standing. Oh man, there's 7 of Cups. You're standing in a position where, hi Malibu, I see you, baby. Okay, where you're standing in a position where you're wishing for something. First off, you're wishing for something. You're looking for something. You're hoping for something. You are looking at some things, trying to figure out what's real. And then the ghost is like, do you feel like you've been ghosted? Have you been ghosted? Does it feel like you've been ghosted? Because that's what I heard when I saw the ghost. What was this one? The Queen of Wands. See? Queen of Wands, third party energy. Man, we had some readings recently that had said that third party energy was over. But it's coming out in both of these readings tonight, third party energies. Third party could be that somebody is involved with another person. It doesn't have to mean that they're having sex. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that they have somebody else already, but they have what the third party, when I read third party, it means there's something or someone in the middle. It could be a career. It could be a hobby. It could be a friend. It could be a family member. It could be anything or anyone that gets in between you and this connection. Now, the other thing is where you're standing is you're in a position of power to create. The Queen of Wands is our most creative queen. She's also got the energy. She's got witchy vibes. Like she knows how to use her power. She knows how she could be a one who's into using herbs, incense, candles, magic, moving energy, somebody who's in tune with energy. And then here you have the choice. You have choices. You have choices. What do you want to be passionate about? Is this what you want to be passionate about? Is this who you want to be passionate about? Is this experience for you? Is it really for you? What do you want to create in your life? You ask yourself, is this your soulmate? The cards say no. What's the perfect purpose of this connection? For you to remember what your commitment is in life and ask yourself, is this the kind of commitment for you to pass some life lessons about cutting out negativity, putting yourself in that preferred position? You have to put yourself in first position because you're the one you're always going to be with. Nobody else, I don't care how much they love you, is going to always be there. They're going to have to live their life and do their thing. So you have to take care of you at the same time. Show me the 7 of Cups and Queen of Wands energy here and where you're standing. Okay, this one's coming out. Shut the front door. You're chasing your tail. Chasing your tail. Hey, what's up, Hathor? Goddess Hathor with us. Chasing your tail. This is where you're standing. You're anywhere where you're being presented with some illusions, some smoke and mirrors, some false illusions. You're chasing your tail, babe. You're chasing your tail. And chasing your tail means you're putting in all this energy, but you're getting nowhere. You're getting nowhere at all. If I see somebody has a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius feminine energy here in your experience, and you're looking for something from that experience and you're not going to get it, you're not going to get what you're looking for. It's going to have you running in circles over and over again. That's why you're already asking yourself, is this my soulmate? That's why you're asking yourself, what's the purpose of this connection? Okay. And you're saying to yourself, I don't know if I can follow through with this because I'm not sure if this is the right connection for me, because you're already feeling like you're chasing your tail. All right. Let me see what's behind you. Where are you coming from with this? Where are you coming from with this? It's influencing the energy right now. Let's see. I heard coming from where I'm from. I went to karaoke a few nights ago, and that song was playing, and it's it's in my head right now. Okay, and where are you coming from? The Death card. You went through a whole transformation, Scorpio energy. Okay, where are you coming from? You're coming from a major transformation. The old self has died. All that shit where you used to chase your tail to be behind somebody, you don't do that no more. You can't do that no more. You've changed. You're not the same way you used to be. Yeah, you had to look deep inside of yourself, and it's like the old personality didn't have any more room here. It doesn't fit. The new personality has taken up all the space. Yeah, see, recreating the foundations of humanity. You gave yourself a new beginning. You gave yourself a new start. You changed. You changed in a major way that affected the way you respond, the way your perspective is, the way you choose for yourself. Like, you changed a lot. And death is not easy. Everybody who don't know tarot gets freaked the fuck out every time they see the death card, because they think that means somebody's gonna die or they're gonna die. Usually 99.9% of the time when the death card comes out, this is about a spiritual death, a change of the way of thinking, the way you thought, the way you felt, what you did. You're a different person now. You're not who you used to be. Okay. So what you got on the brain? What you thinking? What your plans is? Where your head at with this? Let's find out. Where's your head with this? Let's find out. What's going on in your headspace? In your headspace, you're thinking about this 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands, 7 days a week. 1 week? 1 week? Okay. You're saying 7 days a week, I choose me. I heard 7 days a week, I choose me. 7 days a week. You also are thinking, well, maybe if I be persistent, if I'm persistent, okay. Also with the 7 of Wands, Everybody else has a position. You have a prized position. I see you defending your position. You know you have to defend your position. Why? That's what you're thinking anyways. Okay. Let me see. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Show me more about why you got the Seven of Wands here. Clarify that Seven of Wands. Okay, that one. Seven of Wands is here because no, it's okay. Like I said, defending your position. Do you want to? No, it's okay. Can we? No, it's okay. It looks like you're thinking you need to say no, it's okay. All right. Let me see. What will happen here? What will happen here? What's going to happen here, Spirit? What can you show about what's going to happen in this experience? What's the next thing we can expect to happen here? What's the prediction? What will happen here? Judgment. Judgment is here, and it's with the Magician. Like, you're in your power. You're going to decide very powerfully for yourself. Yeah. You're going to choose what you want. Major Arcana. It's like you're not going to be able to deny it. You're not going to be able to accept anything that you know is not for you. You're not going to be able to pretend. This illusion, when you realize this illusion, you're going to realize this illusion. And as you realize this illusion and you realize that you're chasing your tail, this is when people have you doing things. It's like, hey, come over. Okay. Oh, but no, I don't have time for you. Or come over and no. Okay. And so you're like, next time you're thinking to yourself, well, I've already done this a few times. So next time I'll just say no. Next time I'll just say no. No, I won't go. Okay. There's that energy here. Because why? You're chasing your tail. You're spinning up your time and gas, spinning your wheels, trying to get something done, but you're not getting where you went to go. It's not happening there. It's just not happening there. They don't show up. They leave you waiting. They don't, all of a sudden, they can't make it. Whatever it is, the shit is not what you went for. Like you're going there for a reason, or to connect with somebody, or to accomplish some goal. But when you get there, the connection isn't happening, the person isn't happening, or the person is not there. What you went there to do is not even available. I heard it's not even on the shelf. This is what I heard. It's not even on the shelf. This is like when I leave out of my house at 2:00 in the morning to go to Winco, and I go to the store, and there's whatever I was looking for is sold out. They don't even fucking have it on the shelf today. What do you know? I got to wait for them to restock that shit. That means I just got up out of my house, got in my car, spent on my gas and my time to drive to the store, and they didn't fucking have it. But it's a little bit different because at the store, you never know what the fuck the store is going to have. It's different when somebody says, hey, let's do this, and then that doesn't happen. Okay. So you're like, okay, second chance. There is second chance energy here with the Judgment card. Are you receiving a second chance? So you can see, is this your soulmate? It's materializing. You're seeing a second chance here that you materialize. You brought this. You got the Magician energy. This is your power showing up to materialization. A second chance at something, a second chance at freedom, or a second chance at connection. Let me see. Show me more about the second chance that you're materializing. This is what's going to happen. The second chance that you're materializing. This is 3 cards. I wanted 1. Okay, we're going to take them on. By following the example you have shown, I become a happier, kinder, more authentic me, humble. Okay, let me see what else. I am at the perfect place. I am at the perfect time. I am at the perfect frequency to be appreciative of where I am and where I will be. I am quantum leaping, and I wanted to be able to give and provide more, so I left before making you soar. Second chance for what? To be a happier, kinder, more authentic you. Second chance for what? To realize that you're at the perfect place at the perfect time and a perfect frequency to be appreciative of where you are and where you're going, because you're quantum leaping. Second chance to quantum leap. Okay. Second chance for what? To leave before making them soar. Before you piss them off, you're just going to leave. Before I make you mad, let me just go. Before I make you mad, let me just go. I heard avoiding conflict. Okay. And it's like, this is a power move for you. It's almost like as soon as you make that decision to go, boom, something changes, something new shows up, something shows up to give you another opportunity. I see it happening all at once. It's like as soon as you let this go, boom, that door is open. The way they just showed me that the doors have a string between them. You can't see it, but there's an invisible string. You know, they say when one door closes, another door opens. Well, the universe is like, yeah, but it's a lot of doors that open. When one door closes, it's a lot of doors. There's more than just one or two doors. There's a lot of doors, a lot of opportunities, a lot of options. And you're saying, I have all these options. Why am I chasing my tail? Why am I chasing my tail? What the fuck am I thinking? Chasing my tail over here when I got all these options. Why would I limit myself to something that has me chasing my tail? So you're thinking, maybe I should say no. Okay. Let me see what action are you taking right now? What action are you taking right now? What action are you taking right now? What action you're taking right now? 8 of Swords. You're extremely focused. That fell out. Okay. You're processing this. I heard processing. And then this other card stayed in the deck, and we have the Empress and the 4 of Pentacles. You're saying, I'm going to stay focused on holding on to my value, and I'm not even going to show everybody. I heard I'm not going to show everybody my cards. So there's this energy of you keeping your cards close to your chest, staying home. You're going to stay home. You're going to stay in your luxurious spot. You're going to honor your value and your worth, protect your heart. You're going to stay focused on the fact that you're the Empress and you deserve to be honored as such. Okay. Show me the 8 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Empress in what action you're taking. You're processing thoughts at home in the luxury of your house. This looks like me earlier. I'm on the sofa. I have my drink here. I have tres leches cake, homemade. My daughter sent me some homemade tres leches cake. You know, I got my smokes. I got my drink. I got my entertainment. And I just chill and enjoy and be grateful for what I have. And it looks like that's what you're doing. The best feeling is knowing you love me as much as I love you. This card has been coming through talking about self-love, though. So this is you sitting in that self-love energy. Yeah. Instead of chasing your tail with somebody else, you know that when you choose you, that's the best feeling in the world. Yeah. You ain't worried about people not choosing you. It doesn't even hurt your feelings if they don't choose you. You're like, okay, that's fine. So you get a chance to sit by yourself and ask yourself, is this my soulmate? And remind yourself of how good it feels to be in an energy where you are really being loved, even if that's just you by your damn self. At least you know that there is love there and it's real and you can feel it. And there's no illusions in it. There's no head games. There's no mind games. There's no falseness in it. It's just real. And you can rely on it because it's you and you. And that is the best feeling ever, because that gives you security. That gives you stability. You know, if you go and looking for somebody else to give you security and stability, that's a lot to ask. That's a big ask of somebody else. And so here you're taking the time to give that to yourself, the security and stability that you need, because you know that the best feeling in the world is when you're feeling good with you. And it's funny because that's how you attract everything anyways, is how you feeling with yourself is going to show you what you're attracting. So if you're attracting something that's beautiful, that's beautiful. If you're attracting something that's not choosing you, how did you not choose you? And so is that what you've been processing? Is that what you've been processing? You're saying to myself, I choose me. I love me. Why is it that I feel like I'm chasing my tail here? What happened? You're like, what happened? What did I do? And now I feel like I'm chasing my tail. I attracted this. Okay. It's not their fault. It's my fault. How did I put myself in an energy where I'm chasing my tail? You're saying to yourself. And then you're like, I realize I haven't been sitting with myself like I normally do. I haven't been giving myself that time with myself that I normally would. I haven't been doing the things that I normally do for myself. Okay. I've been distracted. I've been distracted with chasing my tail, but I'm different now. So this experience comes up to show you just how different you are. Because there you go. You started down that same path that you knew, that familiar path. How long did it take? No, let me ask that differently. They said, how quickly did you figure it out this time that you were chasing your tail? It's not like the first time you've chased your tail, babe. Yeah, they said it's not the first time you've chased your tail, babe. You've chased your tail before, but before you didn't figure it out this quickly, and you didn't take action as quickly. So this time, you're on it, baby. You're on it. You're figuring it out. All right, let me see the energy on the other side of the table. Who or what is in your environment? Show me who or what is influencing this situation from your environment. Okay. The Five of Wands. Five of Wands. Is it a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius person in your experience? For some, it is. Five of Wands. Okay. So I read this somewhere at one point a long time ago. It's like sparring. It's like practice. It's rehearsal. Somebody's rehearsing. Somebody's playing, practicing, rehearsing with you. Do you want to be their practice? Is that why you feel like you're chasing your tail? Because somebody's practicing with you. Okay. Five of Wands. This is somebody who has a lot of options. This is somebody who is talking to a lot of people. They got a lot going on. Maybe they're not all romantic. Maybe they are all romantic. This could just be somebody that's got too much shit, too many balls in the air, so much going on. This is somebody whose energy is so scattered. Thank you, scattered energy. This is somebody who has scattered energy. And interesting, because in the image we have the one that it's the juggler. It's the court juggler here, right? Throwing the wands. This is somebody who is here looking for entertainment, wanting to be entertained. Okay. Five of Wands. Five of Wands is a card where everybody's out for their own. I heard, and you have to remember that everybody is out for their own interests. Everybody is always out for their own interests. When are they going to put your interest first? Probably when you put your interest first, and maybe not even then. You got all these different, you're saying, I got all these different options, but I'm not interested in chasing my tail. That's what you say. I got all these options, but I'm cool. I'm not interested in chasing my tail. I'm thinking I'm just going to say no to all of them. Is that what you're thinking? I'm just going to say no to all of them. Five of Wands, competition. Is this person in your experience trying to compete with you? They're trying to compete with you? Anything you could do, I could do better. I could do anything better than you. That's what somebody's energy is. They're trying to compete with you, baby. We're supposed to be a team. We're not supposed to be against each other, trying to one-up one another. We're supposed to be, come on, babe, let's rise together. Let's hold hands and let's elevate together. It's supposed to be a team thing. Like we rise and fall together. Not, let me see if I can climb over you, step on you, and get myself raised up. That's fucked up if somebody is like that with you. Let me see why the Five of Wands is here. The Five of Wands is here. I had two cards come out. Five of Wands is here because synchronicities are bound to say you are on your divine path in a delightful way. Be excited about everything. Spirit said, don't get worried about these people who's trying to compete with you. That just shows that you're in it to win, baby. They recognize that they better step up their game. Okay. Don't worry about the fact, that you got all these different interests coming and maybe you're not interested in them, but the fact that you're highly attractive. So what if it's not for you? Notice that you're on your right path. You're in a highly attractive energy. But at the same time, you're like, I'm not chasing my tail. I'm not chasing. I am not chasing. I am attracting. Get it? I'm attracting, not chasing. Okay, cosign. Divine cosign says, see, look. You feel it's time to be all about you. Let them fend for themselves. Yeah, do that. Do that. If everybody's out for themselves, well, let them fend for themselves. You don't need to go and try to fix shit for them and make it better for them and help them and all that, because they ain't even out for you anyways. They ain't looking out for you. They're looking out for what the fuck is in their best interest. So let them go ahead and do that. If somebody shows up in your experience and they really are going to share with you and be with you, and it's safe to share with them, and you don't end up feeling drained at the end of the day and sucked dry like a dead body left by a fucking vampire, and then it's going to be some reciprocation. It's going to be going both ways. They're not going to be fighting you. They're not going to be against you. You're not going to feel Like you need to say no. They're not going to have you questioning yourself about why the fuck do I feel like I'm chasing my tail. That's it. So what's going on? What is going on in your innermost feelings? Let me see your hopes and fears. Let's see your hopes and fears in this. Okay, we have 2 cards. No, yep, 2 cards. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands. You hope you have the courage to make sure that the choice that you make is honoring your own self-development. You're also hoping that you've made a wise choice that honors your self-development, as you have made a choice already. And you're also afraid that you're going to have to make a choice for your self-development that's going to be very difficult, or that's going to affect another person and cause a separation, cause a division. Okay. Show me this Queen of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands. Why is the Queen of Pentacles and 2 of Wands in your hopes and fears? Clarify your hopes and fears. Hopes and fears, hopes and fears. 1 card or whatever needs to come out. Well, damn, no wonder I said or whatever needs to come out, because a bunch of cards just fell on the floor. Hold on, baby. Let me get these. It's a good thing I have long arms, because I can reach. Okay. We have a few cards coming out in the hopes and fears position. Let's see. The super he, the she. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Okay, that old, who is that coming through? Project Pat, I think. I don't know. Old ass rap song, Dirty South. Yeah, the super he, the she. Don't save her. You want to go play Captain Save Him. You want to help them see. You want to make it better. You want to improve the situation. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. The super he, the she wants to save herself. Overthinking your hopes and fears. The truth is, you already know what's best for you to do. The ego doesn't like it. You don't want to do what you already know you have to do. The only one that can save you is yourself, baby. We live in an attraction-based universe. You know that you attracted this for a reason, and you're hoping that you're hoping that you have attracted something that's healthy for you, that's good for you. Okay, you want to attract something that's healthy and good for you. What else? The knife they meant for your back went straight into their soul. Hopes and fears. You're afraid that there's some ill will, some ill intentions. You're afraid that you're still under a backstabbing type of energy, having experience with backstabbers. Apparently, you're afraid that you will have, or you're afraid of stabbing yourself in the back by entertaining something that you already know what you need to do in your head. What you know that you need to do is that, no, it's okay. Protect yourself. Be on guard. Okay, what else? Your feelings are a guidance system, not self-identity. Hopes and fears. Okay. So you're using those hopes and fears to guide you and navigate you through the situation. When you feel uncomfortable, you know that means something. When you feel fear, you know that means something. When you feel excited, you know that means something. You're using all of that to guide you through this. And right here, there's this feeling that, am I just overthinking this? Because I don't want to accept what I already know. There's some sort of backstabbing in this situation, and you're just like, I kind of feel like I should just say no to this. That's how you feel. Okay. Outcome energy. What will happen here? As the energy looks right now, we have the 8 of Wands coming out with the 2 of Cups. Love flows. Love flows, baby. The love flows. There's a lot to do because the love flows. There's a lot to do because the love flows. You got love coming in. What's going to happen is love comes in. Didn't I tell you, as soon as you let go of one thing, boom, everything else opens? Because I started to tell you how there's a strings tying the doors. So as you pull and close that door, it pulls open the other doors. It's invisible ties there, right? And it's like, yeah, you pull it closed, it opens those ones. You pull this one closed, it opens those ones. Doors are opening for you. There's love. You're going to find love with somebody who's coming to the table with a reciprocal energy. They're bringing their own cup. There's 2 people both having their own cups to flow love. But in this image, hold on, as I'm saying there's two people, I'm looking at the image, there's only one fucking person here. Oh my goodness. Okay, we definitely need to clarify for this, because this card done tripped me up with that. Usually the Two of Cups, there's two people. In this card, in this deck, there's one person. And I noticed that while I was saying it, it's like, oh, does that mean that you're just going to love on yourself and not depend on somebody else to love on you? Eight of Wands, you're going to do the things you love. You're going to be very busy. You're going to love on yourself. That makes perfect sense with what already came out. The best feeling is, knowing you love me as much as I love you. If you don't feel like they love you as much as you love them, then you're going to go ahead and turn that love back into yourself, because you know how to do that. Applying those life lessons, right? Okay, the outcome energy, top shelf, like expensive liquor, baby. Top shelf, like expensive liquor. First off, for those of you who are choosing to be single because you are top shelf, you're keeping yourself in that position, honoring your value and worth, and understanding that, honey, it's okay for you to say no to something, even if it's you changing your mind. If it feels better for you to be by yourself than to be with them, all you did was elevate your energy and elevate your worth. Now you're more expensive. Now you're more worthy and more deserving. You raised your value. And when you do attract, this new person comes in with love. They're being drawn in with love. Honey, you're attracting a top shelf partner, a top shelf love. If they treat you like your top shelf, that might be the one. But give them time to level out. See where their level is. Because, everybody gets excited in the beginning. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And then it's like, see if they keep that energy. Give them time to show you that they can keep that energy, or is that energy going to fail and flop and roll down the fucking hill and throw you under the bus? Will you throw yourself under the bus? Can they sustain that energy? Because there's top shelf energy here. If they can sustain the energy, I see it's top shelf, baby. It's top shelf. This is desirable. This is expensive shit. This is a good shit. It's a good shit. It's a shit that doesn't get you sick in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I see the bottom of this. Let me see what's at the bottom of the tarot deck right now. The devil. The devil. They want you obsessed, attracted. You looking sexy as fuck. And you know what? You are. But you trigger the fuck out of people. You provoke them. You trigger people. Well, yeah, because you have no problem saying no. Somebody here, is this where you need to learn to say no? Just say no. It's okay to say no. Say no to drugs. Okay. The devil card. You just because you attract them and because you're their dream come true, doesn't mean they're your dream come true. Yes, they're gonna want you, baby. I know this, and I talk about it. Of course, they're gonna want you. I mean, look at you. Look at your energy. Look at your vibes. Of course, they're gonna want you. They're gonna love being in your vibe. Do they do that for you too? Do they bring that to the table for you too? Because at the bottom of this deck, it said rejection is protection and redirection. And that's the vibe that you've been getting with that no and the Seven of Wands above you. With yourself, sitting with yourself, question yourself, is this really my soulmate? There's been some sort of rejection. And that's why you're saying to yourself, oh, I'm changed. I've changed. When they rejected you, that changed. That changed because why did it change? Because you saw something that you have. It's like you saw a deal breaker. That's what they call it, deal breaker. You saw a deal breaker. Why do people do this? Why do they do this? You want it so bad, and then you get it, and then you fumble the fucking ball. That's what somebody did with you in the past. You're like, I'm not a fucking ball to be fumbled, baby. I'm the motherfucking Heisman. Don't you get it? I am the treasure. And it's like, I'm top shelf. And you're like, if they don't see, If they don't see that and put me in that position in their experience, then they don't get to keep me. That's just it. You're saying they don't get to keep me if I'm not in that position. Because if I bring them into my life, they're going in that top shelf position. Because I only do top shelf shit. You're like, if I can't put them in top shelf position if they got me on the motherfucking well rack. If I'm just, the free giveaway shit. No. Either we all top shelf or we're not. Or we're fucking not on the same bar. You know what I'm saying? Bar. Raising the bar. Raising the bar on your value. Raising the bar on your worth. Somebody here, you have elevated right out of somebody's experience. Why? Because they treated you like you were well liquor, the kind that the bar gives away, instead of top shelf, the kind that they charge the most for, and you're top shelf, and you know that. So you want to be treated like top shelf. And that doesn't mean you're selling your soul or your body or your love or anything else. But what it does mean is that you know your value and you know how you want to be treated. And you're treating somebody there as their top shelf, the way you like to be treated. And if they're not treating you back that way, then you're saying, no, it's okay. So that's what I have coming out of cards for you tonight. It's about to be 4 o'clock in the morning here in Vegas. So I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for joining me. And thank you for just everything. Subscribing, memberships, donations, personal consultations, all that good stuff. Okay. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. ᥡ᥆ᥙ. Gracias. That's all, folks. Later, baby. And I'm out.